Hey everyone, James here with SecretGoldGuide.org. Thanks for stopping by the site. I'm going to do a quick video review of the Secret Gold Guide for you today. So here we are in my WoW Guides folder where I have my different gold guides. There's Luke Brown's guide, WoW Millionaires in there, and then deep down we got Zoogie. Okay, but we're going to do the Secret Gold Guide today. And as you can see, I just downloaded my updates for the latest patch here. I'm not going to go through each one of these because this is the fourth time I've shot this video and it keeps running like 10 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep this brief. But you've got the BOA guide, buying on accounts, the class talent guide, which is nice, the crafter's compendium, which is a 1 to 450 in detail professions leveling guide. I'll tell you what match you need, where the trainers are, and that goes through all the crafting professions. You have the dual boxing guide, which is extremely neat if you've never dual boxed. The one thing I warn you against is there's a software that Hayden recommends called KeyClone. I have never used that software, but I can't stand buying software when I don't have to. So I've been dual boxing for a couple years myself. I recommend you use a different one called hawke. If you go to Google and Google hawke, it'll come right up. It's free, comes with a manual and everything to show you how to use it. Okay, so don't use KeyClone. You've got a fishing and cooking guide. It'll show you all the nice fishing holes and show you how to cook those catches to make money on the auction house. The herbalist handbook is extremely nice because it's going to show you the best routes for leveling your herbalism. Mining is the same way. Something I want to point out about these guides that makes them stand apart from most leveling guides is most guides are faction specific, meaning if you're Alliance, they're going to tell you go farm copper in Elwyn Forest. And that's fine if you're a human, but if you're a level 10 Draenei, you're not going to want to make your way all the way from Exodar, to Elwyn Forest to farm copper. So Hayden does go into detail and provides maps for all the different races and their starting zones, and etc. And they're nice maps, as you can see here. They're very clean, very well drawn out maps. So I think you'll enjoy that. And jumping down to, we're going to skip the guide for now. Tom's power leveling guide. This is not a 1 to 80 leveling guide, and that's important to know. This is a power leveling guide, which means if you want to level an alt and you have two accounts, or if a friend asks you to level their alt, this is going to show you how to power level somebody, running them through certain dungeons, instances, whatnot, things like that. The WoW acronyms guide. Hey, if that's your thing, that's fine. I think it's useless. It just simply tells you things like what AFK means and BRB, things like that. But let's go ahead and get into the meat of the guide, which is version 3.3.3 updated for the latest patch, because this does come with free lifetime updates. The guide's 214 pages. It is centered almost entirely around level 80 characters, which sets it apart from most guides that are 200 pages of original WoW content, 50 pages of Burning Crusade, and 50 pages of Wrath. Now this is 214 pages of Wrath of the Lich King relevant content, so you'll like that. The navigation is extremely easy to use. If you want to jump down to any section, you just click it and you're there. She covers a lot of different things in here. Gives you a lot of good add-ons to use. Has an entire chapter dedicated to the auction house, which is great because this shows you how to make gold starting at level 1, not level 80. And then if you're into farming, she does have some nice maps for, for example, here's some places to farm frostweave cloth. And that's pretty much it. That's the guide in a nutshell. Like I said, I want to keep this review extremely short. I encourage you to read the full review if you're interested. And other than that, I would recommend checking out the Secret Gold Guide by Hayden Hawke. And if for any reason you're not totally 100% satisfied, remember you're covered by a full 60-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. Again, this is James with SecretGoldGuide.org. Thanks for stopping by the site.